In that design studio, the people there simply drag and drop the application, they change the color, automatically that will be converted into the XML front-end coding. So for those people, the companies are giving the designation called UI designer. So I was finding the very difficult. I put the graphic designer hyphen well versed on mobile application design.
We can also be able to do it in Figma itself, right?
Yeah, Figma itself we can do, else we can do Canva,
We
right?
have lots of references also.
Yes.
Knowing a graphic designer is an added advantage, and it is not more complicated to a UI UX designer also.
Even we recently roll out the graphic designer roles. I was expecting a lot of fine arts college students and Viscom students. So they are going to applying for UX UI design. Unfortunately, I was getting a lot of UX UI designers, they were applying.
As a UI UX designer, do companies expect us to know graphic design also?
Basically, what happened in the year 2010, 11 and all, if we are planning to recruit any UI designer, that time very limited. In the year 2010 and all, I was the one in Chennai or most of the India, there are only 10 to 15 people only knows about what is UX and UI. So, if I am going to put the job post, we are looking for a UI designer. Then I was getting the coder. Then I did the research. Then I came to know that in those days, in Chennai market, in Bangalore market, there is an Android app studio. There is an application called Android App Studio. In that, every Android elements will be available. Something like our material design system. So the development team, not the development team, basically, in that design studio, the people there simply drag and drop the application, they change the color, automatically that will be converted into the XML front-end coding. So for those people, the companies are giving the designation called UI designer. So I was finding the very difficult. I put the graphic designer hyphen well versed on mobile application design.
Okay.
Right? So reason was, if I am putting UI designer, I am getting these people. They don't know any design tools. So I put the graphic designer specialized on web and mobile application designs.
Now we get the applicants.
Now it's totally reverse.
Yeah.
In 2025, almost 15 years down the line, everybody become a UX and UI designers. There is no graphic designers. So if the companies are putting the post graphic designers, even we recently roll out the graphic designer roles. I was expecting a lot of fine arts college students and Viscom students. So they are going to applying for UX UI design. Unfortunately, I was getting a lot of UX UI designers, they were applying. So it's very, very difficult. Then I was searching for them. They do only UX UI design. There is no graphic design. So then only I came to know that there is a huge gap. So nobody learns any of the graphic design or visual design principles. Directly they learn only UX and UI. The companies are finding difficulties to get the graphic designers, and they are giving the job post for graphic design. Nobody applying for that. So they are reverse that. They are putting UX UI designer. Inside there is a one small graphic designer. That graphic design role is predominantly not for the printing. Printing is dead. Almost dead. They are asking the designer for social media post. So there is a one huge gap is there to create the design for social media. So the companies are recruiting the UX UI designers along with the graphic design skills if they know. Not required for Photoshop, Illustrator. Canva is enough. Even Figma, they have a bus alternative to Canva. That is along with your Figma design.
Yes.
So Figma Buzz, you can able to do the social media poster. But at least if you are being an UX UI designer, if you know that social media poster design, that will be added value. The reason is very simple. Even if you are going to working on your portfolio, where will you promote yourself? How do you promote?
To promote ourselves in the social media. Also, banner image, portfolio banner image also comes under this.
Correct. So you have to learn the trade. Finally, this is also design. Part of a design, part of your design journey. You are going to promote yourself in LinkedIn and Instagram. So how you are going to design? In the same fashion, they are also expecting. No, I am the only one working only for UX UI and I am only for Behance presentations. Then it won't be work out. If you know that traits, that will be added value.
So as a UI UX designer, we already know about it. So on the level, and we can also be able to do it in Figma itself, right?
Yeah, Figma itself we can do. Else we can do Canva,
we
right?
have lots of references also.
Yes.
Knowing a graphic designer is an added advantage, and it is not more complicated to a UI UX designer also.
If you have more interest, then you can learn Photoshop and Illustrator.
So that's an added advantage.
Added advantage. So Illustrator also, what happened, Figma, they are including one application is called Draw.
Yes.
So they are incorporating all the Illustrator functionalities into the Figma Draw itself. So that Draw pen tool and all is very, very flexy and easy. Anyways, so if you have interest, not only stick with the UI, you can extend your design capabilities into various kind of designs. So here what happened, finally I want to quote one small thing. There is a difference between the designer and the UI designer or the graphic designers. I am a designer. So the meaning of the designer is you can design anything. It could be a costume to the interior to jewels to anything comes under the design we have to do. So that is how I am more passionate and love about the design. So if you want to stick on only with the UI UX, that is also scope. That is your choice. So the principles are same everywhere.
Thank you so much for explaining. So it gave more clarity right now.